Hey, what's up everyone? I am back with another recipe today and I'm going to show you guys how to make masala dosa. And by the way, it's vegan and gluten-free. So let's get into it. First things first, you're going to get started on the dosa batter. So in a mixing bowl, you're going to add the rice flour along with the black gram flour and a splash of water. Whisk this all together while adding more water each few stirs until you have a very smooth, lump-free batter. After that, you're going to cover it with some plastic wrap and let it rest at room temperature for about 10 to 12 hours or until it's a little less than double the original volume. When the dosa batter is about an hour or two from being finished, you can start on your sauces, dips, and or fillings. Here I'm going to make a very simple coconut chutney by blending together some coconut flakes, hydrated chickpeas, a mix of serrano pepper, yellow banana peppers, fresh ginger, garlic, some coconut cream, and a pinch or two of kosher salt, and then a splash of water just to adjust for consistency. Blend this on high speed for about 2 to 3 minutes until everything is thoroughly combined and the mixture has a slight grainy texture to it. Once that's all done, you're going to toast up some cumin seeds, celery seeds, mustard seeds, curry powder, and chili flakes with some canola oil in a small pot that's on medium to high heat for about 3 to 4 minutes. After that, you're just going to generously drizzle the flavor-packed oil right over the top of the coconut chutney and set aside until you're ready to dip. Now that the chutney is done, you're going to grab a medium to large saute pan, put it on high heat, and add some canola oil to it, along with the cut potatoes and a spice mixture of celery seeds, mustard seeds, cumin powder, fennel seeds, garlic, and some green onion. Saute the savory potatoes for about 4 to 5 minutes, then add a splash or two of water, and continue to cook for an additional 20 to 30 minutes, or until the potatoes become extremely tender and can be just ever so slightly mashed. Alright, so once your fillings, sauces, and dips are ready to go, it's time to start cooking up the dosas. So take off the plastic wrap from the dosa batter, mix in a pinch or two of salt and some sugar, and you're going to begin to heat up a large nonstick saute pan for about 2 to 3 minutes on high heat. Once the pan is pretty toasty, very carefully and quickly wipe down the pan with a damp towel just to even out the temperature around the pan, and then you're going to add the dosa batter. Spread the batter from edge to edge in the pan and cook it for about 4 to 5 minutes. Once the savory pancake lifts up from the edges, give it a quick little peek just to see if it's dark golden brown in the middle, and if it is, remove it from the pan and keep making the dosas until you are out of batter. Now that everything is ready to go, place your dosas on your serving plate or tray along with a generous amount of the curried potatoes, and of course don't forget the coconut chutney. Grab a dosa and enjoy. Alright, so masala dosa is done. This looks pretty epic. I'm really excited about how this turned out. First time I actually had dosas were in Bermuda a while back, about a year or two ago, at this funky restaurant called Tribe Road Kitchen, and it was just a really cool experience. They had a lot of fun things on the menu, but this was the one that definitely stood out to me. It's always sort of been in the back of my head, and I finally got around to making it, and the great, most amazing part about this dish is that it's vegan and it's gluten-free, and obviously you can do organic ingredients if you want to be organic as well. But it really touches on all the bases that a lot of people are looking for right now, and I get a ton of requests for vegan recipes, and things of that sort. And I really don't like necessarily just doing a recipe that's, you know, vegan. I like recipes or cuisines that go the vegan route without being qualified as a vegan dish. It's just a cuisine. So this definitely is something that I was drawn to, and it's just a really cool recipe. So I'm gonna try it, test it out, tell you guys the flavors, and go through that, and yeah, let me dig in. Normally you just use this like a little pancake or like a tortilla basically, and you just assemble it as you go, and you just usually you just use your hands. You don't even use a spoon or anything like that. You just kind of go for it. And this looks pretty amazing. Really good. The dosa texture is just beautiful, really tender, soft, just a tiny bit sour for the fermentation process. The potatoes are really, really good. Have that wonderful curry flavor, a little bit of spice to them, a really good savory feel with the mustard seeds, the cumin seeds, curry powder, all that good stuff, and the garlic. The cilantro on the top, actually really, if you get a little piece of cilantro, it makes all the difference. So next time I'd actually probably add chopped cilantro to it, but this is just really good. The coconut chutney is unbelievable. It came out so much better than I anticipated, and I'm gonna put a little bit more on top. I'll try to make more recipes that are vegan and gluten-free and hopefully raw eventually, that are really cool, innovative, and that are just, they're the dish. You know, the dish is vegan, but it's not a vegan dish. So I really like that approach to it. Pretty amazing what you can do with different genres of cuisine. With all that said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this recipe. Such a cool recipe. I definitely recommend you guys making this. So worth it. Very, very easy. The steps, obviously the fermentation process is a little long, but it's so worth it. And if you plan just a day ahead of time, it's super, super easy. So again, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you comment down below for future video requests, things you want to see on my channel. Give it a huge thumbs up and subscribe at the end of this video if you're not already subbed to my channel. And I will see you guys next time with another recipe. Later, guys.